We are going to have to hire someone to shoot the behind the scenes things that go on before we turn the camera on, for you
Yeah,
to
we are.
truly appreciate the ambiance and everything that goes on
The silliness.
with Money Penny.
Yeah, takes
It's
her a while.
really funny.
I have not had my coffee.
She's been hitting her remote control for about 45 minutes, realizing it wasn't turned on.
Oh well.
But we're trying this. We're going hi-fi, guys. It's cold out. That's why I'm shivering. We've got a remote tripod attached to the iPhone, and we hit it from remote control, and we are on live camera. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Steve and Michelle Show coming back at you live. Well, somewhat live. Just in the moment here, up in the mountains, there's a light drizzle. It's beautiful, guys.
Very
just
beautiful.
what a world. And I'm making a declaration in front of the universe, in front of the world here, that I have a cabin up here, and my Apollo and Athena, my beautiful huskies and all the little ones get to be in an environment like that. Athena, the white wolf, the sacred being that she is, belongs here. She belongs here, and she loves the cold weather. So we still got some cold weather up here, and I need to bring her here. And we're talking maybe it'll be home base or something like that. Not sure exactly which direction I'm going, only that I need to get out of LA. I've been there 20 years, and it was the womb and the mother that pushed me to where I am right now. So I'll forever be thankful to that place. It's gotten very intense. There's a thing called gentrification going on, and it creates a lot of angst and a lot of tension. People struggling to survive. I see it as a blessing in disguise to push people out of the inner cities to go experience the United States, other states, because it's a beautiful country, an amazing place to go travel, because every state has something beautiful to offer. And I was lucky because as a child, my mom and dad, we had a trailer, and we cruised around a lot, and I got to experience the United States intimately. And once that seed is planted, it just grows. So, when I see people working 3 jobs right now to pay rent in LA the way it is, it's pushing people out. The interesting thing, my sister made who lived in Huntington Beach for 20 years, now she's moving out to Colorado. She made a powerful statement, and that is, they are offending those that have really built LA and kept it going. So it'll be interesting when all the worker bees are gone, how things will go on. Who's gonna help the rich white people when everybody's gone? That'll be interesting.
Be more like San Francisco.
Yeah, but it was so intense and so chaotic, guys, where I lived, and I've been making a living as an actor and a model out there after my sports career was over. It provided me. What happened is about 14 years ago, I just said, I can't deal with this nonsense, and went into the sacred cave, locked the doors, threw away the TV, started meditating, started peeling the onion, started reaching in ways that I really can't describe, but we're starting to. And suddenly the painting erupted out of nowhere, the writing. I got a couple books that I'm really happy about. One of them is called I Ran Into the Light. The other is called Just Be Awakening, and that's just starting. And the painting has just been really super exciting, and we're starting to show it now and get it out there, and it's evolving every single day because I've never taken an art class. My teacher is spirit, and that's the best teacher you could ever hire. It's free, that's the best thing about it. You just have to care, and you have to come from the heart, not the mind, not the brain.
And the book is on the way. I'm going to write again.
Say again?
I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write again.
And I need to. And when I get up in this atmosphere, which I need to, the creative juices just go flying. It's just, it's this quiet. You're above the chaos and the debris of the big cities and all the mixed consciousness there. And you're in your beautiful space. And what a beautiful place to write and to paint.
And we're getting a website ready to start and to launch.
Yep.
So the works will be available for sale.
Yes.
So the cabin can happen and much more.
Right. but I got something's getting ready to explode because I got money trucks basically running into me everywhere I go. Spirit always sending my life the way it is now. It's really magical and mysterious. But from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, it's a steady stream of synchronicities, signs and synchronicities. And you know, the term spiritual is thrown around a lot, just like the term God, and it's all unfortunately been watered down. The bottom line is this: if you want to know if you're connected, your life will be steady streaming synchronicities, one into the other. At the end of the day, when you look at it, you'll say it was a one complete story.
You just have to look.
One theme led into to the next. One conversation is connected to the next, and it all shows up in your lap, and you're pushed and guided to be in the right place. I'm a feather in the wind at this point, and I always seem to be in the right place now, and that's pretty exciting. I forgot what I was going to talk about or wanted to talk about. Is there anything you want to mention, Michelle?
Other than...
We mentioned some themes, and I know something that we could talk about, and that is, it's amazing how just a subtle adjustment in your life can bring about massive change in the right direction. And something as simple as getting a journal and dedicating it to 2019, because we're only not even halfway through. Go get a journal, get something nice, dedicate it to 2019, get that pen out, guys, and start dialing in your new life, because we are creating our reality. There is no doubt. What you put out is coming back. That is the law, and in that law, man has tried to interject and intertwine his own false belief systems, but it doesn't matter. But if you believe in man rather than what is actually occurring, it will cause problems. It will wreak havoc in your life. So just so we're clear, everything you send out is coming back. So
I learned that the hard way.
We all do. We've been learning it our whole life. Then we finally go, oh, I get it. You know what I mean? Hopefully, if I throw a rock straight up in the air, it's going to come down and hit me right smack dab in the head. And no character for any book is going to take that rock and not let it hit you. Let's get it clear with that. It is a direct connection to life. You are directly connected to life. The kingdom is directly inside of you. So tell me how where's the middleman there? There is no middleman. You are it. Again, man has tried to force his belief systems into thinking you are separate from God, and you are not separate from God. If the kingdom is within you, how are you separate from it? Right, Michelle?
Totally.
That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
If the kingdom is within you, which it is, then how could you ever be separate from it? You can't. So
No,
every single
within.
that's right. So I've personally got the microscope out in my life, watching every, because oftentimes it's our feelings and our thoughts that are dictating everything. So you can say with your words, I'm a positive person and I'm doing this and that, while internally, when you go to the market, you're going, oh, I can't afford anything but rice and beans. Well, then you're telling the universe you can't afford anything but rice and beans. So sometimes we got to play the make-believe game, and that's being a child again. And we must become children again to get to where we need to go. So sometimes
that was
children.
Meant for me.
So sometimes, oh, was it? I just looked at you just to say, okay. Well, I'm glad you took it that way, because I am definitely the child, and
For sure.
so sometimes we got to go entertain and be and use our imagination.
And sometimes be
If we're
brought
stuck,
down to reality.
if we're stuck in a hole and go, well, maybe I can't go out and buy the new car yet, but as a child, I'm visualizing and see myself in it, because I want to be in that Range Rover, that beautiful new 2020 Range Rover. Boy, I had one before, and I'm drooling what I'm seeing right now, and I want some of that, and I need it to be up here. We need something like that. So we play the game in our mind and our imagination. We get to come home and be children. And in first grade, when I sensed I was in prison in first grade, I was like, well, I'm in some kind of weird building with very few windows, sitting at a desk, working 8 hours with a 30-minute lunch break. What does that sound like, guys? That was preparing you for the 9-to-5 enslavement program they've set up for us. Make no mistake, it's all getting fleshed into the light. The school system, the court system, the government, everything's coming now to our awareness. Unfortunately, we're going to want to point fingers. Start with yourself, because we placed our kids there. without questioning. And in this world, guys, you got to question every single thing, especially when you're seeing, they want to kill babies at full term and all this nonsense. That's called child sacrifice. Do I need to make? I mean, child sacrifice has been a big part of this planet, unfortunately, and now and it's getting to a weird place. But it's so clear now. There's a choice, guys. The choice has been made very clear: life or death. If you want to choose death right now, that is what you are going to go experience. If you want to choose life, that is what you will experience. And it's never been more clear than it is right now on planet Earth, with the people playing their roles and their dark stuff. Nobody's hiding anything anymore. So make an internal decision which way you want to go, and God is happy to give you that life. Whatever you want.
Go research.
There's free choice. There's freedom of choice there.
Yeah, go research and learn things for yourself instead of what's fed to you
That is
by the
right.
media.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And it's in there's so many themes.
Because all sides are lying.
In some way, there's so many themes going on. One theme right now is standing in our power and standing up, going, oh, wait a second, I question the Federal Reserve and IRS system. You're going to take my money, but where does it go? I'm not an accomplice to this. Things like that. What else?
Okay, I want to say something that I usually say. I'm not going to get into politics. However, socialism, people, does not work. Never has, never will. And I'm sorry, redistributing people's wealth to give to those that don't work and want to take advantage of the system, pretty soon you're going to run out of people that are working, because they are not going to sit there and work and have 80% of their money taken from them to give to others. Our money is our money. We should be allowed to give it to anyone we choose.
That's interesting. Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, that's
anyway.
fresh on my brain.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So it's amazing. We are creating our reality. We are, every word, every thought, every feeling matters. So what we can do is use our wisdom and get that pen out and go dial in, because we're not only creating our reality, but we are goal-oriented beings. And without putting a bullseye, without dialing in, writing down your golden carrot, without writing down an immediate dream or a distant dream, then we drift without question. And I've done both. I know both very well. So we get out that pen, and I like to go real big and go real broad with it in the beginning and say, I'm living my pinnacle life experience. I'm living the very best life that I can live. Boom. Sign your name to it. Then you made a contract with life. You made a contract with God. Because people sign dark contracts all the time. Music industry and acting industry and government and all that, in court systems, and oh boy, lots of dark contracts.
Relationships.
Well, even the marriage institution, which is I won't even get into that one, but at this juncture. But so I'm living my pinnacle life experience. I am living within my passion and my dreams. I am free internally, mind, body, spirit. I know myself. I'm happy. This is a good one. I am fulfilled in all aspects of my life. Now that's a term, the term fulfilled, that isn't used enough. It's like and it's not appreciated enough. But if you are fulfilled in every aspect of your life, it means everything's on point. Because that fulfilled is that great meal, that satisfying meal. Like, I just had the best meal I could ever have, and the best tasting wine, and it was just full and totally complete. And you know it. There's no question about it. And all your senses are tingling. Well, let's have that experience for every aspect of our life. Business, relationship, love. Right? I think we're good. That's a good video. And I got to go back to my world. She has to go back to Arizona. I got to go back to LA. And but we're bringing this mountain back in our soul, and it means something. Love you guys. Do you want to hit it with the remote?
Absolutely.
Is it turned on, or are we going to sit here for another 20, another hour?
Let's see if it works.
Let's see.
Hi, guys.
See you. No, it turned it on. Is it on?
Yes.
I don't see the lights not on. Oh, it is on.
It is on. Nope. All right. I have to do it the
I'll do
old-fashioned
it.
way.
Let me do it. See ya.